Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, I'm a little bit feeling nostalgic and sentimental today, so let's get into the connection between counterparts and see what energy is going on. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the collective that joins me here? Feminines on the left, masculines on the right. Wow, yeah, we have all up in the feels. Like literally we've got 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Page of Cups, the Moon. All right, so for the feminines, we have this flow of emotion. So what I'm really hearing is feminines, you're in your feels. And it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel the flow, to not be restrained. Page of Cups, this is surrender. This is in the inverse, in the connection space. So in the upright, that's like rosy sunglasses, la la land. In the inverse, it's like this, why did I hear drip? It's very surrendered and letting it in a little. And for the masculines, we definitely have reunion energy here. So there's a softening between the two. It feels like masculines are surrendering to coming into a reunion and the feminines are being stirred by it. There's an elixir energy. So Moon in the inverse coming up in the near future. This means that there are emotions coming up from the deep. Okay, I'm being guided to get a Talisman Oracle. What is the seed energy, the origin energy in the deep subconscious, the deep feelings? What is this surrounding for the collective in these connections? Fell on the feminines. Magical power. Okay. We have dragonfly. Interesting, because I heard a reading earlier that had to do with dragonfly energy. And I have used the word magic today. All right, magical power. I'm singing the ABC song in my head, just so you know. Okay. We are born with a special gift of magic. We often overlook this extraordinary power to bring happiness to those around us or into our own hearts. In the center of it all is a very powerful emotion, love. By setting up our intent, we can create a new world. Believing in ourselves begins with loving and being kind to who we are, understanding our limits and pushing just a little bit further to better ourselves. In these ways, we become closer to fulfilling our purpose in life. The dragonflies start their life as larvae in the water and later rise up into the air and fly. They are our connection with nature and our guides to the realm of magic. Yeah, you know, I was stirred to message my person today in gratitude for the effect. You know, I specifically said, I have become a better person since having known you. You know, it's all part of that transformation. And today, for some reason, I felt the need to proclaim that out loud in gratitude. So yeah, there is this magical power coming up. Let's have a look at the divine feminines. So what are the divine feminines? Thinking, feeling, moved by? What are they aware of in the connections? What are the emotions connected with these thoughts and feelings for the feminines? It's all cups here on the table so far. And advice for the masculines. What can we see? Oh, the first card on the split is the same card as we got for the feminines, only in the yin-yang position. So masculines, let the love in. Be receptive to your feminine touching on these deeper emotional things. That's very rare. Okay, conscious mind about the connections. Death, rebirth. So feminines are feeling this I mean, that's the imagery of the dragonfly as well, coming up from the developmental stages into the light. What is the emotion with this? Purpose, I know what I am here to do. So feminines, part of your rise from your karmic ashes is coming into your purpose. So we're not meant to fully know ahead of time what our purpose will be, but just know your purpose is emerging along with your abundance and your unions. All of these things are on the highest timelines. Advice for the masculines? Yeah, consider your feminine and their role in your life. You're not just an island. You have also been shaped and guided by this connection. It is a time to really see how this energy has alchemized both. This is what warrants reunion, masculines. Validates the connection that you share. Part of this purpose also is this deep heart-centered awareness of the gratitude for each other in our lives. What can we see for the conscious mind, for the masculines? Yeah, this new beginning, this hover in the energy, this new start from this level of gratitude, from this alchemical gold level. This Ace of Pentacles is the purpose emerging as well. And so I'm getting two messages. One, that this purpose needs to anchor in further before the unions come in, not as a requirement, but just as part of how energy works. There's a grace period where these foundational things come in. Because let's face it, if we were just in unions making love all the time, we would not anchor these things in. We'd lose ourselves. So we are being guided to lay a foundation of purpose here. What are the emotions with this? Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, so part of this process is trusting that it's taking quite a bit longer than we all thought it would, but worrying about why that is not productive. Losing ourselves in the dance of the becoming is what we're meant to do. And advice for the masculines, don't be in anxiety about any of it right now. I'm just hearing surrender to the process, trust the process, trust the journey, trust the timing, trust the unfolding, trust that it's all perfect the way that it is. Notice your anxiety and come back into peace. What can we see for the heart space that the feminines are aware of? They have you and them on their heart, masculine. So there is this foundation. There's that Ace of Pentacles, that foundation coming in, and the guidance on the crown chakra. And then the feminines really considering the two of you as two peas in a pod, as equally matched. There's a reverence I just heard. On the heart space, this is on the heart space. They have you and them equally on their heart space, consciously masculines. Perseverance, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, so the feminines are continuing to honor this connection, even if in the physical it does not look like it's as substantial as it is energetically. The feminines have you right there on the heart space, masculines. Advice for the masculines. Yeah, continue looking at the big picture, this star path of destiny, your destined path. Continue fulfilling what you're being guided to do right now in your meditations and your knowing, masculines, because those are the very things that will bring you into alignment more quickly than trying to second guess what it is that you should be doing specifically regarding your feminine. Focus on you. Obviously follow your heart whenever guided, but focus primarily on you. What can we see for the heart space for the feminines? Wow, the Fool, preparing for this new beginning. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, but the feminines are ever looking at the horizon in excited anticipation for what will come. Our day will come. The ships are coming in. So the feminines are hopeful. The feminines are faith-based, navigating right now on the heart of hearts. And courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So right now the feminines are rooting for success here. for all involved. Advice for the masculines, yes, there's that Ace of Pentacles, the second card we've had in this yin yang, one up, one down, the complementary pairs. So yeah, keep bringing in your new beginning, masculines, because you are being guided to establish the things that are foundational for your life and for your connection. What can we see for the manifestations? The feminines are guided to have strength. This is a courageous card as well, back to back here. So continue to persevere, continue to believe, continue to do your best, continue to experience yourself in alignment, feminines. What is the emotion here? Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. This is in the inverted position. So feminines, continue to see with gratitude and appreciation how you've been shaped by the journey, who you've become, what is valid for you right now in the highest, what is aligned for you. Continue to just walk in gratitude at the changes that you have made in your life, that you are continuing to navigate through. Who you are, who you've become, who you have begun to express openly as your core, righteous, aligned, higher self, embodied. Continue to walk in that. Advice for the masculines, free your mind from mental slavery. Get out of your thoughts. Get out of the naysaying things that come against love. And continue to believe, continue to do, persevere. I'm feeling you're tired, masculines. I'm feeling you wonder sometimes if it's all worth it and if you should keep going the way that you are. Continue to enjoy everything that you know is aligned for you with your whole heart. Continue forward. Whenever any of the lower vibrational things come in, do not spiral in those storylines, masculines. What can we see for the actions the feminines are being guided? Here's the star. Continuing to get downloads, continuing to follow those breadcrumbs of spiritual hope that keep coming in. Those confirmations that arise when you make a decision or think a thought that is of the light, that is part of your destined path, that is its own reward, I heard. So when you are living your life daily, just continue to catch those shooting stars, those glimmers of directives and aligned moments and synchronicities and heartwarming things. Grief in the inverse. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. You haven't lost your masculine, feminines. You haven't lost anything. You're gaining so much love, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. And there are many things that we continue to be productive in these times of spaciousness. We're clearing karma. We're doing healing. We're stepping onto purpose. So we're getting more and more messages of the purpose path now, rather than spotting karmic patterns and doing the healing at times in the past. Those two, healing and karma and healing, that was a big theme 4 years ago when I got out onto YouTube. And now we're much more in the purpose focus and that balancing. What is it we can see for the masculines? Yes, there's so much more going on than meets the eye. So continue knowing that you are aligned with your feminine for this higher calling, and that everything you're doing right now, there's that Ace of Pentacles for each as being divinely guided. Continue doing what you're doing, masculines. You're bringing in the unions in the physical by laying this foundation, establishing the foundation. And your feminine is also doing that by following their knowing. What is it we can see for the biggest challenge for the feminines at this time? Ooh, I heard that happiness sometimes feels out of reach, the heaven on earth, that the feminines are wondering, is this all a dream? Is it ever going to come? And and envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I'm getting in this that the feminines are seeing so many people around that are in relationships that look happy, that they are living their best life, that they're with a partner, and the feminines are wondering, will my day come? Are those connections genuine? Where do I fit in? Will my union come in? Will it be with this person? And the feminines are very much in a phase of learning that they cannot compare themselves to others, but they just have to continue doing their best, day in, day out, aligning. Advice for the masculines here. Yeah, it's a team tandem effort, bit by bit, step by step here. In the inverse, this is no longer juggling, but just doing what the feminines, so the feminines are being guided to do what they need to do for themselves. Masculines, you're being guided to bring in this Ace of Pentacles. There we get those two again. So, you know, if this is an energetic, I'm seeing like row, masculines, feminines, masculines, feminines. Yes, this is the challenge, continuing to stay the course. What is the solution? Staying open and optimistic for the future and what is going to be coming in. Feminine's advice here, happiness. I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. This came out in the inverse. So this is you being happy in your own right because you're taking care of you, feminines. So many times the feminines take care of everything but themselves. And this has been a prolonged period of spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical care for self, feminines. This is what you are required to understand what it feels like, offering unconditional love to your counterpart and most importantly to yourself so that you know what is honoring and what you are worth. What can we see for the masculines here? This transformation. That is the third yin yang. We've had one in the upright, one in the inverse for each counterpart here. The Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Death rebirth card. So masculines, just know this is a beautiful transformation. It's not only a transformation in your connection, but for relationships on the planet. What can we see in the near future? The Two of Cups. I love it when this particular Two of Cups comes in the inverse like this, because the love and the exchange between the two is the highlight. So there is an acknowledgement here of love, just pure love, no agenda, not even twin flame, not even this twin flame caduceus, not even labels, not even anything. It's just, you know, no agenda, no expectation. There's just an exchange of gratitude here. And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I'm just hearing we can manifest true love. We are manifesting true love. And that is, it doesn't even have the caveat or the condition of romantic relationship or intimate, physically intimate, or, you know, anything like that. It's literally just this pure exchange of love. That's the baseline the counterparts need to get on first before all the other details can be worked out. And advice for you masculines. Yep, the fourth yin yang. Again, in the inverse, in the upright. So the Three of Wands is really this portal of manifestation. When both are on the same page where they're just open, ready, willing, free and clear to pursue, able, that's when we can actually start talking about what comes next. We have to get ourselves at that place of readiness, mutual readiness, in order for the synergy to kick off into the physical, this brand new beginning that is coming. Wow, very coherent message today. Let's see, for the feminines, what is the next energy in the near future? There's that purpose again. So there's something big coming for career, for abundance, for life work, for purpose, opportunities. There's something coming in for feminines that you don't see coming yet, that is just for you based on your spiritual merit, I just heard. And masculines, what is the next step in your life, opening your heart. So your heart is going to go through an awakening. Whether you like it or not, it is destined that you should crack open your heart here. It's almost like as your purpose comes in further, feminines, that the masculines' hearts are opened as a mirrored thing. A little bit of hidden in plain sight, and your masculine cannot help but fall more deeply in love with you as this time capsule release of your soul codes, your purpose, your star-seeded, divinely guided, light worker, earth worker, whatever it is that you resonate with. As more of that comes to the forefront, your masculine's heart for you expands tenfold, I just heard. Okay, so many blessings, everyone. Bye for now. Oh, and if you've made it this far, I have some exciting stuff coming up in the membership area. Starting in July, we're going to be doing weekly scheduled sessions with specific readings, extended readings from the YouTube channel readings, and mini reads for free in the membership area. Also in the activation area, I'm going to do regular scheduled Zoom meetings where we can all hang out, network, chat. So that's starting July 1st. I'm going to announce between now and then and start giving a heads up for what will be included in that. So that's very exciting. And for the first time since I came out on YouTube, I'm running a special till the end of July. Regular hour readings are 111. They are now 77, and regular half hours are 77, and now they are 55 until the end of July. So first come, first serve with those, and they are filling up pretty quick actually. So grab yours if you would like to work with me over Zoom, and many blessings. Bye for now.